guys, what's up? It's me, Jackie, and today I'm going to be telling you guys another story. So today I am back at my old filming spot, and I'm not filming on my computer, so this isn't like my Storytime setup, but you know, we're just going to get right into this. Alright, so the story that I'm going to be telling you guys is about the time that I met Why Don't We, and this was just this past Saturday, which is why I didn't post. And I've been busy editing on Tuesday, so that's why I didn't post yesterday. But yeah, I will be trying to get this up today. So basically, Why Don't We, if you don't know who they are this band composed of 5 social media kids, and their names are Corbin Besson, Zach Heron, Jack Avery, Jonah Murray, and Daniel Seavey. So yeah, this is the story time of when I met them. So stay watching if you want to hear about it. Alright, so I first found out about the Taking You tour last year, at the end of last year, and that's when they first announced it. And I knew if I asked my parents at the time when they first announced it, it would be a no, because they would have to say let's wait and see what your grades are like. Let's ask me later. So I ended up asking my dad 2 days before the show, and he's just all, we'll see maybe. And so then the day of the show comes along and he still hadn't given me an answer, and then I asked him again, and it was just all, so about the show, wanna take me? And it's like, the show is in Anaheim, which is an hour away from where I live, so it's not too far, so I knew that it wouldn't really be a big deal to go. So I'd asked him, and he's just all, absolutely not, I'm too tired, I don't want to drive an hour to go see people that I don't even listen to, and I don't know. So I basically had this mental breakdown, and I started bawling my eyes out in the car, and I was just all, you don't know how big of a part of my life Corbin is to me. And it's like, my dad knows that I have Corbin sweatshirt, 10 of these Corbin Besson bracelets, I have 2 cent posters of him. I have a billion pictures of him on my wall. It's like, Corbin's a big part of my life. And my dad knows this. I blast Corbin's music all the time. And so, my dad also knows that I've been friends with Corbin for a few years now. So, it's like, my dad knows Corbin. And so, my dad, it's like, I was crying my eyes out, and I was just all, Corbin's the reason why I started YouTube. He's the reason I first got a guitar. He's the reason that I got a ukulele. He's the reason that I started music. And my dad knows how big of a part of my life music is to me. It's one of the only things that makes me happy. It's without music, I don't know what I'd do. So it's that was kind of the turning point in my argument. And he's just all, well, if I take you, what would you do for me? And I'm all, I'll honestly do anything. And he's just all, well, don't give me attitude. Do your chores. Try to do better in school. And I'm all, fine, let me go. And then, I was still crying my eyes out at this point. And then my dad was just all, fine, I'll take you. And I was just here, crying my eyes out. And then, in that 1 second, I turn and have the biggest smile across my face. And then I go and tell all my friends, I'm going to the show. I'm meeting the boys. Because the tickets there was a general admission, there was a parent pass, and there was also a, post-show hangout pass. And that was, you get to hang out with the band 30 minutes after the show, including meeting them. So, it was pretty cool. And I got the post-show hangout tickets, so I ended up meeting them and hanging out with them after the show. So, yeah, let us skip through the story and go to the show. Alright, so when I got to the show, the line for the meet and greet was so long, it was crazy. But I'm just here oh my god, I'm actually gonna meet them. So I went up to the ticket booth and I got my wristband, and it's just this pink thing right here. and I haven't taken it off since I got it, and I'm not going to take it off until I meet them again, unless I like absolutely have to, which I don't think I will. So yeah, this will be on my wrist for quite some time now. But basically I got my ticket and I waited in line, and then one of the security guys was just, anyone with a wristband come to the front, like this pink wristband, like. So I went to the front, and then they were just all, let me see your wristband, and I showed them my wristband, and then they're all, alright, you guys can come in now. So when I got in, I will insert a clip of when I got in, like over here, and I'll be inserting clips of the thing throughout this video. So I got in, which will be over here somewhere, and I almost tripped, and so Daniel, being the Daniel he is, was drinking water and saw me almost trip and then started laughing at me. So yeah, that was fun. I can now say Daniel CV laughed at me. And that was fun. But I will also insert a clip of when I was like going down the line, and I had the longest interaction with Corbin. I was all like giving hugs to everyone and stuff, and then with Corbin I just go and hold on to him for like a good 3 seconds, and then I was just all like, I first found out about you on February 2nd of 2015, and he's just all, oh my god, that was so long ago, or something like that. And then I was so, yeah, and then it's like I went to take my picture, and then he just thought it was nice meeting you after so long, and then I'm just here like, I'll see you after the show, and then he saw, oh, you got the post show, and I'm all, yeah, and then I went and took my group photo, which will also be somewhere over here, and then I went and got in to the concert area. And it was like a standing area thing, so I was standing the whole show. And I went and found one of my internet friends, and I will insert a picture of her over here as well. And it's like we're in the same group chat together, and she was like my first internet friend that I've ever met in person, so that was pretty cool. And then I also met a bunch of like bigger people, like Logan Paul was behind me the entire show. I'll get to him later. But I met this guy from American Idol, I believe it was. Yeah. Trevor, if you guys know him. Trevor D Music. I'll insert a picture of him over here as well. All pictures and stuff will be over here. I met Kristen Hancher. I met Nick Pauloof. I think that's how you say his name. I saw Kristen's boyfriend, but I didn't take a picture with him. I met Jasmine Lucero. I just met a bunch of people. Also, about Jasmine, what I didn't mention was that she was one of the opening acts for Why Don't We? And the other opening act was this girl named Jenna Rose, and she has this new song coming out on Friday, and it's with Sean Kingston, so you guys should go check it out. They're both amazing singers, and they're like my new obsessions. So yeah, but I didn't get a pic with Jenna either because I was just like too busy getting pictures with other people. But like Holly was there, like the dance mom Holly. Nia was there. I didn't get to see Nia though, and I only saw Holly when she was backstage, but oh well. I met Wes, and I love Wes so much. He's an amazing singer. If you don't know who Wes is, he's Jonah's best friend. So yeah, he's currently on Press Play. So I love Wes. Wes is my fave. Yeah, so I think that's all the people I met, but yeah. So let us start talking about the show. Alright, so if you guys haven't watched Logan Paul's newest, like, I'm officially a fangirl vlog or whatever it was called. I'm in that. I'm the glowiest one in the crowd. Also over here. And basically, he snuck onto the stage when they were singing one of their songs called Just to See You Smile. And when I was at the show, I didn't realize that. It's like I was paying so much attention to my boys that I didn't see Logan on the stage. Like, what? So, like, after I watched that vlog, I'm just here, like, doing, like, a triple take, being all like, wait a second. So then I go back and watch the video I recorded, and this is, like, what I saw. So, as you can see, Logan is the orange shirt guy who sneaks onto the stage, and you can clearly see that he's like holding his camera and he's been all like shh, like trying to be all quiet. And it's like when Jonah was doing a You Now the other day, he was just all like, I didn't even know he was on the stage. I didn't even know he was coming to the show. And I'm just here like, whoa. And it was just like really cool because up until the point where he snuck onto the stage, he was behind me, like directly behind me. And I didn't get a picture with him because he was too busy like vlogging, so that was a bit unfortunate, but still the video of him sneaking on stage, so yeah. Alright, so when the, like, after the show, there's like, we were all ushered outside because they only wanted people with wristbands to go in. And before I went outside, I went and got this Why Don't We bracelet, and it just says Why Don't We on both sides of it, and yeah. And I also got this Why Don't We dog tag necklace, and Corbin signed it, so that was fun. But then we were all ushered outside because they only wanted people with the pink wristbands to be inside. So we got outside and we waited in the line to go back in, and then when I finally got in, Why Don't We just jumped out of the stage, and then I went to Jack first because he had the shortest line. So here's my picture with Jack. And then after Jack, I went over to Zach. And if you don't know who Zach is, he was discovered in January of 2016, and he did a cover of Stitches by Shawn Mendes, and it went viral, and everyone was saying he sounds like exactly like Shawn, because he does. So I was just all, I love you so much, Shawn Mendes 2.0, and he's just, I love you too, and then, yeah. So Zach, if you're watching this, give me that follow you promised, because I still haven't gotten it, but you know, oh well. So here's my picture with him. And then after Zach, I went over to Jonah. Well, I went over to Corbin and then Zach, but you know, I didn't meet Corbin at the time. So then I went over to Jonah, and then after, like, when I was talking to Jonah, my friend recorded me talking to him, and it's like, it was really cute. So here's the video of me talking to Jack. And, I mean, Jonah. I'm mixing up everyone's names right now. Jonah. When I was talking to Jonah, and then we got this selfie, and then, yeah, so that was fun. And after Jonah, I went over to Corbin again, but Corbin's line was still long. And I had already had a conversation with Corbin previously, so I didn't need another conversation with him. I would have loved another one, but I didn't need one. So then I went over to Daniel to try to go meet Daniel, and a lot of my
party right now. Say hi.
friends wanted videos from Daniel, so then I tried to get videos for them, but before I could meet him, Daniel disappeared backstage and didn't come out again. So when he was disappearing, I got a picture with him, so I don't mean over here. And then when Daniel left backstage, I went over to Corbin, and then as he was moving to the backstage area, I was just all, Corb, let's get a pic, because I like call him like corn, Corbin, cornbread, like Corbelina, like I call him a billion names. But yeah, I wanted to talk to him so much longer than I got to, but I still got to meet him, and I'm grateful for that, and I will be forever grateful for that. And yeah, so that was how I met him. So then when they were all kicking us out, I went and got water, and then I went to the bathroom, and when I went to the bathroom, I didn't know that the backstage area was literally right across from it. So when I saw Holly, I got very confused. And I think I mentioned earlier that Holly is Nia's mom, Aunt's mom's. And here's my video of Holly. So I saw her and I got very confused, and I'm just like, wait a second. Because my dad had told me previously that the Dance Mom girls were there, and I'm just like, no way, they don't even know who Why Don't We is. There's no way. And then I see her and I'm just all, wait a second. So I got very confused. So Holly, if you're watching this, I wish I could have said hi to you, but I didn't, so oh well. But yeah, so I saw Holly, and then after seeing Holly, I was leaving, and then all of a sudden I see Daniel running out onto the stage, and I was just all, can we get a pic? Because I didn't get one earlier, and he's just, oh yeah, sure, and he was with the security guard, and the security guard wouldn't let me get a picture with him, and like pushed me away. So then like Daniel went and got his friend who was outside, and then I left, and then I went home, and then yeah. So that is my story time of when I met Why Don't We. If you did enjoy, do not forget to give it a thumbs up, comment your thoughts down below, and subscribe for more of me. I will be posting every Tuesdays and Saturdays at 8 p.m. Pacific, and that is not including this week, because I'm posting on Wednesday this week. But you know, whatever. That's beside the point. Keep watching this video if you want to watch clips of my concert experience. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you guys again. Bye.
And no matter what you say, you know you're far from perfect. You're not so 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 perfect. 'Cause you watch me bleed until I can't breathe. I'm shaking, falling onto my knees. And now that I'm without your kisses, I'll be needing stitches. I'm tripping over myself. I'm making, begging you to go now. And now that I'm without your kisses,